This. Okay, thank you so much for joining me for today's burst of innovation. Like I said earlier, it is so good to see you all here, and so many of you logged on early, which tells me this is one that you are excited about, and I am too, because this is where the rubber meets the road. What we're going to do today is I'm going to share with you one super easy exercise that's going to help you take your obstacles and turn them into opportunities. It's going to help you transform those challenges into possible solutions, possible ways forward. Now, I know we're going through crazy times, so I will not promise you that the path to implementation is easy, but I will promise you that if you take the time to do this exercise, you will find the opportunities. You will find the solutions that you are looking for as we move forward into this new normal, different normal, whatever we want to call it. So let me tell you a little bit about this exercise, because it actually comes from my book, Innovation is Everybody's Business, and a toolkit where we've got all the exercises and templates to go with it. This exercise is something I call word games. Now, I'm going to put up my screen because I want to walk you through this. We're just going to actually kind of high level, because we only have 10 minutes, go through this exercise called word games so that you can go do it by yourself with your teams, however you want, to get to those new opportunities and those new solutions. All right, let me share my screen. Let me get to that. PowerPoint. And while I'm doing that, let me just say, I would love to see some comments up in here. All right, so I'm going to open up the chat bar. If you've got a question, a comment, an idea, it sparks something as we're talking, do me a favor and put it in there. I would love to see it. We would all love to see it. If you want to send me something privately, anonymously, a question, you can do that through there as well. Just type it to panelists and that'll go just to me. I would love to answer some questions on the back end if we have some time. I'm also going to show you a screen from the toolkit that I want you to screen capture with your phone that's going to help you with this exercise too. Okay, this exercise is called word games. Here's the thing. We can't look at the same box from the same perspective and ask the same questions and expect to get innovative answers. And the challenge that we have that's dialed up right now is that we've got this challenge. It's making our vantage point even more myopic. So what we're going to do to open up that innovation and transform those obstacles is actually expand our thinking. Do you remember that game called Mad Libs? Does anybody remember that as a kid? Actually, I still play it. I love that game. It just makes me laugh out loud all the time. What we're going to do is basically play Mad Libs, but with our challenges. It's called word games. And here's what happens. When we change one word, one phrase in our starting point, it takes us in a whole different direction. So normally we ask that one question, right? And that one question takes us up a linear approach. But if we adjust our question just a little bit, it's going to take us this way. Then we adjust it a little more, it's going to take us this way. Then we adjust it this way, and it's going to take us that way. Do you see visually what's happening there? It opens up everything. I want to make this real world. So I want to share two challenges that I know have come up because I've had these conversations with people. Hold on, let's see if I can get it to work. There we go. All right, that one's internal, one's external, but I know we're all dealing with this. And these are the two I'm just going to bounce through to give you an example of how this works. So problem one, this is what I'm hearing a lot of. How do we adjust our workflow now and when the remote ban lifts, right? When we all kind of quote unquote go back to the office. Here's what people are finding. First of all, a lot of us are caught out. We didn't have the technology to have a remote workforce, and we're just trying to kind of cobble it together, and it's causing some challenges in collaboration, in getting things to the finish line. The other interesting thing that's actually been happening too is a lot of people are really enjoying working from home. And what companies and leaders are finding is that they need to adjust moving forward because, hey, you know what? It turns out people are hyper productive when they don't have to commute. They're happier when they can get up and work out and go to work, not just, right, sit in a commute. So there's this big challenge with our workflow. So that's problem one, right? So number one, how do we deal with this immediacy of like needing to figure out how to work remotely? And not just technology, but like productivity, right? And collaboration. And number two, hey, moving forward, how do we change given we're going to have a workforce that wants to do it differently? And by the way, I think we all know this. We've not only heard on the news, but it's in our conversations. How we work is not going to go back to what it used to be. It's going to change. So we need to think about this problem from today into the future. So that's problem number one. Problem number two, how do I deal with the fact that my products and services aren't relevant in the coronavirus world. Maybe this is, showing up as the phone not ringing. Maybe it's showing up as your clients not saying yes. I mean, I'm not in the business of masks and toilet paper and rice and right? That's not the world I'm in. And in fact, in my world, in live events and conferences, this shit came to a screeching halt, right? All that work that I've been doing, that my clients have been doing, has changed. And that changes how I need to deliver my product and service, because my clients don't have the same needs anymore. We're not meeting live right now. We'll get back to it eventually, but again, it's going to change it all. So how do I deal with the fact that my products and services aren't as relevant? Maybe you're in tourism and that's come to a screeching halt, or maybe you're in energy or hospitality, or you're in an industry where things are still happening, but what your clients are dealing with has changed, and that's going to trickle down to you. Right. So these are the questions we typically ask. And what we're going to do is play word games with them. And that word game is going to allow us to adjust our thinking, as I was talking about. So let's start with number one, and then we'll do number two. I want you to really see what I'm talking about so that you can go do it. All right. So this is how we started the question, right? How do we adjust our workflow now and when the remote ban lifts? Now, just for a second, play with me. If you were to think about this, how would you think about it? It'd be like, all right, how do we adjust? We do more virtual meetings online. All right, what else is an adjustment? We schedule 9 a.m.s for the team now that we're all kind of working virtually. So little things, right? That's what the word adjust gets you to. But what if you played a word game and you changed that word? Ooh, I'm on the wrong one. Sorry. Let's try that again. Okay. What if we changed adjust to how do we take advantage of, right? That takes you to a whole different place. Oh, well, now that we're all out in our homes, maybe in the future, this means we can spend more time with our clients and community. Maybe we have days when we're not in the office and we're out doing stuff. Do you see the difference? I don't get there from adjust. I get there from switching adjust to advantage. Where does that take you when you think differently about it? Or maybe you put, how do we leverage our workflow right now and when the remote ban lifts? If people are happier at home, how do we leverage that in a new way? Oh, maybe leverage means we have off-on work days, right? Maybe Wednesday is collaboration day. And I'm just thinking off the top of my head here. So by all means, help me out because I'm on the spot. But maybe leverage means, oh, Monday, Tuesday is work days. Wednesday is collaboration days. That's when we come into the office, right? And I'm not saying, by the way, that you're only spending one day in the office, but you get my point, right? Leverage takes me to a different place than adjust or take advantage. Or maybe it's discover, right? How do we discover our workflow now and in the future when the remote ban lifts? Discover. Well, I guess that means I probably want to, when I think about discover, I think, oh, maybe I'll take a survey and find out what people like or don't like about the new situation. Or maybe I'll ask people to track how they're working and what tools they're using so we can understand the gaps in our workflow moving forward. It's as simple as word games. You change one word, you change that starting point, and you change the entire trajectory of it. Now, here's the thing I want you to know too with this. It's not about picking one and only doing that. It's about doing multiple of them. So as I said in the beginning, right, so that you can expand your ideas. Here's the thing. You never want to be caught out with just one idea, right? That forces you to fall in love with mediocre. What you want is a whole range of ideas that you can then look at and objectively go, oh, okay, I've got a whole wall of opportunities here. But do you see how this turns obstacles into opportunities? It's one little shift. I think the frustration, the challenge that we all have, and I do too, is like, oh my God, what do I do now that the phone's not ringing? And when I just think that, I start to panic and it takes me kind of further and further down the challenge mode versus playing a word game and getting myself and my brain to open up and unlock all these opportunities that could possibly be out there for all of us. So very quickly, just to show you again for problem 2, how do I deal with the fact that my products and services aren't relevant? And relevant could not mean that nobody wants to buy you. It could just simply mean the phone's not ringing, right? But let's change that and see what happens. Oh, what if my products improve or improve people in the coronavirus? Asking that question is what helped me get to doing more of these webcasts for free, right? Because I wanted to improve the situation. Oh, well, how do I deal with the fact that my products and services are high value in coronavirus world? Wow, when I look at that, I go, So maybe I need to look at my IQE assessment and my book and all this stuff that I have and actually leverage that even more, because that could make me more high value, right? Do you see the point? That I got to that answer and some of the things that we've been doing by switching out the word aren't relevant to high value. And again, this is about creating a quantity of ideas, and it works so well. What if my products and services are sought after? Do you see the difference? Aren't relevant, improving, high value, sought after, changing one little word, change the trajectory. We can't ask the same question over and over again and expect to get to different answers. We got to change our starting point. This is an easy way to do it. If you've got words or phrases that you love, put them in the chat bar. Like, let's do this together. I want to show you, this is from our online toolkit. I want to show you, please don't judge my desktop. I want to show you very quickly some of the words. This is from the toolkit. This is the video that goes with it. And this is the worksheet. But I want you to have an opportunity to take a screenshot. I think it's on, no, that's the, okay. A screenshot of this page, because there's a myriad of words for you to use, right? I don't want to leave you caught out with like, I'm not sure what words to use or where to start. So please take a screenshot of this. Then I want you to put in the chat bar the word or the two words that speak to you the most. I'm gonna give you 1 second to do that, because there may or may not, actually may be a prize to go along with it. So put it in the chat bar. Oh, improving, nice. Start with yes, love it. So good. So good. Overwhelmed, yeah. Oh, that's an interesting one. You know, you can play, by the way, with words that take you to places that are quote unquote harder or worse too. I actually really like doing that. Like, what if my business just went away? Like, it actually makes you go, well, what would I, like, how would I reinvent and do it differently or see differently? Oh my gosh, Kirby, you are going to get a reward for being the first one for doing improving. You are going to get a copy of my book, Innovation is Everybody's Business. Word Game is actually in here as well. But more importantly, it couldn't come at a better time, because this is all about how to ignite, scale and sustain innovation. And God knows we all need it. Oh my gosh, sought after, relevant. These words are so good. You guys are fantastic. Continuing remote. Love it. Yes. Margaret, you made a great point. You don't have to pick one word to change. You can play with a lot of the different words and get to new places. So Margaret, thank you for that. That was great. Kirby, I want you to email me separately. I think you can just respond to the notification, or I'm Tamara, go to LaunchStreet, and I'm going to get you your book. And for the rest of you, if you go to our website, you can get it. And go to the website, because there's some bonus packages too, like getting the toolkit and some other things as part of it included for free. So take advantage of that. All right, everyone, make sure you've got this screenshot. Play some word games. Turn your obstacles into opportunities. Kirby, congratulations. Thank you for being the first to pipe in. There will be more rewards as we go forward, because, hey, I'm so proud of all of you for being here and for investing in yourself. I think it's really important that we do that, especially now. I promise you the opportunities are there in the obstacles. We just have to unlock some more paths in our thinking. Grace, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Margaret, you're welcome too, for all of you. And thank you for all being here. This is awesome. Oh, Rachel, you're welcome. Thank you. I'm so glad to be doing this. We'll be back on Friday with another one, and then more next week. So if you have any topics or questions or challenges that you want me to try to cover, just ping me. I would love to know. The more relevant I can make it, the better. So thank you. Thank you. All right, Kirby, I'll expect to hear from you. Oh, thanks, Amber. Oh, hey, Amber. Already Mrs. Jackson. Okay. I could stay on here forever with you guys, but we have to go get back to work, right? Go play your word games.